All right, what's up, everyone? I'm here with Rachel. Rachel, you've had some really, really cool success in our mentorship because you sell a product that is very unique, very, very unique. So, you mind just giving us like a 20, 30-second intro into who you are, what you do, what's the offer that you're selling?
Yeah. I'm Rachel. I'm a mom of three little boys under the age of 8. I work a 9 to 5 job in commercial electrical construction, and I'm also a foster mom and wanted to start up a side business of something that was sustainable for both my husband and I to be involved in. So we decided to create a book called Parents Thriving with ADHD
Mm.
and start a platform to help parents across Instagram and TikTok feel
Right? That's
seen.
exactly. So, working 9 to 5, 3 kids, crazy, crazy personal life, kids running around, super, super busy, and on top of that, building a business on the side, right? So, you mind sharing for everyone here, what has been like the biggest sales result that you've had in the last couple of weeks? We're kind of just talking off camera about that. You mind sharing like what that win has been?
Things have gone crazy. We've had some really big, I would say viral 3.3 million views on our latest just this last week in several sales for our book. We've had over like 1,500 clicks into our book, and we've also sold about 1,000 units so far on that. So it's
Uh,
been wildly successful in a super short amount of time.
that's crazy. 100 units of this book, right? This low ticket book that you've sold so
Yeah,
far. And what
absolutely.
what time frame has this been?
Um, I think we're under 2 months. It's been about 1 month of pushing it. When
Mhm.
we got serious with it, we had to get the wheels kind of turning. And once we did that and started posting consistently, that's when
Okay.
everything happened.
Okay, that's awesome. So I actually want to cover some of your reels that have been popping off like crazy. Are these on TikTok or Instagram, or where are you having these right now?
Instagram.
Instagram.
It's the both, but Instagram is where most of the traction is hitting, and it's been
And
successful.
and and you're over 5,000 followers now, which is also really cool. What did you start off as? Like when you're first joining our mentorship, do you remember like follower count and view count wise, like roughly what you're doing?
I was about 800 followers a month ago.
Wow. So you went from 800 to 5,000. That's a 6 to 7x your audience in a 30-day period.
And what's cool is those followers are actually people wanting to know about ADHD. It's not just random. Our reels are funny, but they're real and raw. And you'll go through the comments and see people feel seen and they're like, oh my gosh, this is my life. And then they're reposting it. So we're actually getting followers in our niche field of what we're doing.
Exactly. So it's not just views for vanity's sake, it's actually real buyers, people that you can serve. So you're getting an audience of people that actually are interested in your stuff. Are you running any ads right now?
Zero.
This is 100% organic. Okay. So obviously right now, probably the audience watching is a little skeptical. They're like, okay, this is crazy. So you have had a couple reels pop off to millions of views. You have done 1,000+ sales, 100 units of the low ticket products. One thing that we're going to work with you on is actually building out a higher ticket product so you can create an upgrade funnel, right? $10 low ticket book, and then take a 15, 20-minute value call with them. And then from that 15, 20-minute value call, upgrade them into hopefully a 497 and 997, like within that price point type of offer. But you mind sharing like just what the existing leading indicator results that you've had so far, and you've been in the program for only a short time too, less than 2 months or give or take. You mind sharing like what has been the most tactical, if you give like a fast fire one or two tactical things that we've helped you with, that have really, really helped you find success, what would those things be?
There's something that was said on one of the mentorship calls, I think it was a couple weeks ago. Information is free, but accountability cost. And that's
Mm.
exactly what I needed. I have a lot of great ideas. I'm running 1,000 miles an hour. I can go watch every single video and
Mhm.
get all the information. I needed accountability. I needed a coach that would help lay out the plan and be like, okay, do this, do this, do this. We check in on those calls. And it was that really got us going. It was that of like, hey, did you get your 3 reels a day? Or what was your goal?
Mhm.
And that has been the piece that's changed everything. Again, I had access, you have access to all that information on YouTube. You can go get it for free. But
Yeah,
having the accountability of checking in, and when you pay for something, like I'm
you
not going
take
to
it
throw
seriously.
money away. Like I paid money, I am going to get my money back and more.
People who pay attention, right? And
Yes.
it's free, you take it for granted. And it's so true what you said. All the information on how to get in the best shape of your life is out there online. You can access that for free on YouTube. Why do people pay money for personal trainers? You need accountability, right? You can get in shape alone, way harder to do if you have someone literally holding your hand and actually holding you accountable to that, right? From a tactical standpoint, what were those things that we held you accountable to? Like, what were those things that we pushed you on and that resulted in you getting the millions of views and getting the sales? What would you say those things are?
I would say for me personally, I went to the top when it was like you should post 3 reels a day, 3 stories a day. And it wasn't just reels, it was information that people needed, life-changing information. And for us, we're in a field that we deal with this every day.
Yeah,
So I found something that I could talk about every day that I was passionate about, that I knew other people needed as well. So
yeah,
for me, it was the 3 reels a day and then posting information about asking questions in my stories, taking the comments of people are like, well, we have this problem, we have this problem. And then I would go address that and make more reels off of it. And
yeah.
that's what's happened. It happened organically because there's millions of people with ADHD in the world and parents that don't know what to do. And so we use this niche to like, hey, I need help with how to build this business. And that's where you guys came in. And honestly, it was the reels. It was the consistency that
Really.
created where we're at today. It's
The-
not it's
Yeah.
not fast, or I should say it's not fast. It is not easy. We have put hours and hours and hours behind the scenes working late nights to make it work, and it's paid off.
100%. And the thing is, we're just getting started. Like this is just the
Yeah.
beginning of the leading indicator, right? Because if you think about it, if you have 100 purchasers, these 100 purchasers that buy this $10 thing, cool, $1,000 in sales. That's all. That I think for you more than anything, it's the mindset shift of wow, this is actually possible. People are actually willing to pay money for this type of result, right? But if you think about it, even if you had a 10% conversion rate, 100 of these book purchasers, 10% conversion rate of 100 is 10 people. If
Yeah.
10 of these buy a $500 product, well, that's an actual $5,000 in real sales. And now you get to work with them on a more intimate level, right? Maybe it's a coaching program. You get to jump on weekly group calls with these individuals, right? And so you took your business from 1,000 in sales to now 6,000 in sales from the same customers, right? And so that's basically, I think, in terms of next steps, what we're going to be working with you on. Now, Rachel, you're a mom with 3 kids. You work a 9 to 5. I think for a lot of people out there, they make this limiting belief of, oh my gosh, you don't understand. I have kids. You don't understand. I have a crazy job. There's no way I can make time for this. Could you kind of speak on that? Because you are like legit destroying everyone's limiting beliefs because you have all of that. You have all of that and you're able to make this work. Could you kind of speak on that? Like, I don't have time because I have kids, because I have a 9 to 5, because I have a significant other. I got to make time for all these other people. Could you speak on how you're able to overcome that? And if that was something you struggled with in the beginning?
I mean, it was. We all do. But at the end of the day, if your drive wants to take you somewhere, when I was initially watching one of your things on YouTube, and it was like, what is it that's pushing you? You have to have something that drives you. And, honestly, we make good money. We're a great family, but it was like, we want something more that we can own that can really push us into that. And so we wrote down what we wanted, and we were like, we're going to work hard. We're the type of people we put our head down and we push through. There's always time for me. I still take that time with my kids, 3 little boys. And then when they go to bed, I would hammer out a bunch of work. And so you find time when you were initially scrolling Instagram. We've all done it for hours at a time.
Right.
Take that and use it. Take the time at the gym and the sauna, put the stuff in and learn. And it was through those simple things of just creating the time. The time is there. We waste it away every single day.
Yep.
Be intentional with your
Yep.
time and you can make it happen.
100%. The average person scrolls on social media for 2 hours a day, right? The average person will spend an hour plus watching TV. That's already 3 hours right there, right? So if you just converted the time that you're spending on social media and go from being a consumer to being a creator, you're still on your phone. You're still doing the same stuff. You're just now doing it as a business person instead of as a consumer. Well, there's your time, right? It's just a matter of prioritization. That's really cool. You mind me sharing screen? And I actually want to hover and cover some of the stuff on your content. Is that cool? Give you a shout out.
Sure. Yeah.
So I'm taking a look at your content here. In terms of your content style, so I'm sharing screen right now. What would you say, has it been like one type of content style that has worked really, really well for you? So I see this one's got 36,000 views. This one's got 3 million views. You cool if we play this one? I'm actually very curious. Let
Yeah,
me
there's a lot of hate on it.
hit on it. I mean, that's to be expected though, right? You're gonna
Right, 100%.
yeah, yeah. Everyone's gonna get hate comments. Let's take a look. So 3.3 million views, organic traffic, right? No
Yeah.
ads. Let's play this. That's it. It's just
That's it.
the 10-second loop in with music. You got a kid. Did he break a statue?
It's a children's museum. This is the hate. They're like, why don't you parent your child? I'm like, it's a children's museum. I do want to throw out, I never put on my screen like comment book or anything. All
Yeah.
of this comes through people actually reading through the information that we're
Oh,
providing.
look at all the leads. Book, 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 book. That's crazy. So this person commented book, ADHD. Okay, you got a lot of hate comments, right? People with limiting beliefs. Book, 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 right? Bad parents. That's hilarious. So first
So
off,
many bad parents.
exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's hilarious. So first off, you just got to understand if you're going to build social media, whether you're doing it face forward or you're doing it faceless, no matter what, the only people that will never get criticism are people who do nothing, right? And so if you do something on social media, if you're going to make an impact in something, you're going to get criticism. So I'm glad that you don't have that type of limiting belief. But yeah, all these people commenting
I
book.
did it first. I will say the first few, and my husband's like, if you're going to do this, you got to have thick skin.
Yeah.
He's like, get over it.
Right, right, 100%, right. And the thing is, when you start to actually see the impact, and I'm sure you've seen this with the customers about your $10 book, you
Yeah.
realize, oh wow, this is worth it because of the impact I'm able to have on these people, right? So, okay,
You
this is really cool because
showing one
yeah,
other one. I really would love people to see. I know it's saved at the top if you go to my reels.
let's go to the
Uh,
pin section. Is it at the top here?
yeah.
Which one are you looking at?
Oh, it's not showing the pinned.
Maybe it's in the feed section here. Did you pin it over here?
There it is. The point of view mom getting out of an IEP meeting, and then show the comments of people from this. It's
Okay.
wild.
Let's play the video and then I'll show up.
Ray, I said, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Hey, talk to me. Whatever you say to me in confidence is between us. You know that, right?
I don't have anything to tell you.
You all right?
Cool. So this is you being vulnerable, right? You sharing your story, come out of a meeting, sitting in the car. Again, from a technical standpoint, because I know a lot of people go, "Oh my gosh, I'm not good at social media. I don't know how to edit videos." There's no editing in this. It's just text on the screen of you putting your phone there and recording, right?
It was
Um,
a full of a viral video.
so how many views did this do? This is like a million plus, right?
Point 0.3 as of this morning.
1.3 million views. Jeez. Okay, well, let me go back to it.
You all right?
Okay, same thing, no ads, all organic traffic. You said you
Yeah.
want us to read the comments here?
Just scroll down and you'll see how many book comments. It's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people asking for help
Oh,
off
yeah,
of
yeah,
that. And it doesn't say comment book.
yeah,
That's in the bottom. People just felt that like
yeah.
being vulnerable on it.
Exactly. The thing is, vulnerability builds authentic connection, and then authentic connection is what allows for people to want to take the next step forward with you and want to work with you, right? So again, like this content, I think anyone looking at this, I will say it doesn't feel salesy at all, right? It doesn't feel salesy. It feels very authentic. The only call to action that you have is this one line, comment the word book. You don't have anywhere in the video. You don't look at the camera and say, hey, comment the word book down below. It's very, very genuine. But look at all the leads that you're generating. And this is also where a lot of the sales are coming from, right? The 100 sales that
Yeah.
you end up making, right? 100%. And then the interesting thing about this one is look at this. As a teacher, I say this with love, but let us in. We're here to help. We want to be with you. It's okay to cry in front of us, share your burden. Most of us are parents too. So some people are going to hate on you. Other people are going to love with you and they're going to share that love with you. And so there's so much positivity on this one here, right? Yeah.
So much positivity on this. There wasn't a lot of hate other than you're trying to make money on something. Um, but really, there was so many people reaching out that are hurting and like, we needed this.
Right.
Thank you. We feel seen. We're not alone. And my big thing is creating a community as well as a business of like, you're not alone. Take a look at this. This is real, raw life.
100%. I
And
love this. This is a fantastic conversation. I would say this, Rachel. So obviously you have had incredible success, incredible momentum. I'm confident you're going to continue to ride this with your work ethic, with your focus, with the service and the I feel like the one thing that really stands out about you is that this is a purpose-driven business, which is this is not just a desperate, oh, let me just make some money side business. This is actually great if we can make money. But I always like to say, my mentors always taught me, income is a reflection of the impact that you make on this world. The more people you help, the more impact that you have, the more your income is going to go up, right? The more people you serve, the money you make is just a reflection of that impact, right? And so for you, I would say if anyone is on the other side watching right now and they're skeptical, maybe they took a call with one of our advisors the same way that you did before you jump on into our mentorship, and they have some type of limiting belief. They don't think that they can do it. They're making excuses for themselves. They don't think that our team is capable. Could you kind of just share to that person on the other side watching this, like what would you say to that individual who's considering working with our team inside of our mentorship?
yeah, so there's two things. At first, I was so nervous to post anything. And a friend that had also helped me with this reached out and she goes, no one else is going to fund your future but you.
Mm.
And that I will never forget. I was like, get on the camera. It doesn't matter what people say. The second thing is I started it knowing kind of I wanted to work with either foster parents, ADHD, and trying to figure that out. And it was my coach that dug into some of my stuff. I brought everything to him and I'm like, here's what I have. Here's like, I didn't know exactly where the direction to go. And he found this and was like, wait, all your post is on ADHD. Do you realize the market? And it was this aha moment. I got off the call and I walked out to my husband and I go, we found it. Like the coach actually helped me dig that out, which I know is a little different. But what I have told even the people I'm working with and friends is you can sell anything. What are you passionate about? What can you create? Because there's something out there to give the world. There's millions of people just
Yeah.
scrolling. Give them content. They're going to consume it, but give something that you're passionate about. Don't just do another digital marketing thing. What are you passionate about? Pull it out because people see that. So I
Mhm.
am a different candidate for the program, but I knew what I had. I knew what I wanted to do. And you guys really helped me like formulate that and
Yeah.
figure it out and then do like the step by step. And then I think it's 52 weeks that we're together in this program. And it's like, I have my whole business set up. I just
Yeah.
have to do the work. And
Yeah.
that was everything for us.
I love that 100%. And specifically with us, if they were considering and shopping around other mentorships or doing it solo or working with Richard and his team, what would you say to that individual who's considering?
Oh man, I did my research. I hopped in, I looked. I told my husband, I don't want to get scammed. I don't want to get scammed. I want it to be real. And
Mhm.
honestly, I watched a lot of your stuff. I watched a lot of your content and I really felt like I related with who you were. I
Mhm.
found someone that has like this Christian background that knows that like God wants the best for us. And I was like, this is it. I just need to feel. And it was during that we did a 1 hour call with one of the people to see if it was a good fit. And really, I dug in. I asked 1,000 questions. At one point, they're like, "You're like interviewing us, and we're supposed to be." And I was like, "No, because this is important. What does this look like? What's that?" I needed those questions answered, and it was then that I took the jump. So I think just get on the call and see if it fits.
Yeah.
Not everything's a good fit, but you'll know.
Yeah, 100%. And it's been absolutely incredible to see the early success that you've had. I'm very excited to continue supporting your journey as your one-on-one coaches as well. And Rachel, thank you so much for taking the time for this time. I'm sure we'll have to do an encore at some point in the future once the business takes off even more so.
Yes,
But
for
yeah, thanks so
sure.
much for the time for this.
Thank you.